This is going to be a reading for Aquarius, Aquario, or Eloqua. Just we'll figure it out. I think you're gonna be Eloqua. I'm sorry. I just think you are. I just love it. It's so sexy. You know me. Anything sexy, that's the one right there. Or cute. Sexy or cute. And I think that you are more of a sexy type of energy, not really a cutesy. Maybe a cutesy. I think sexy though. Aquarius. What do we have for Eloqua? We have the mountain and the star. That's you. The mountain and the star. So there's some kind of complications. There's something that's hard. I mean, I don't think that that's something that's a problem for you. Something has been a battle though, but you're the star. It's been a gamble. Something's been a gamble. Ooh. Okay, something about, this is my witchcraft card too. This like broom with this whip. It reminds me of the pharaohs. They had the whip and the flail. Is that what that was? The flail? No, something in the flail. And I think that's the whip. So it's like slave master shit. You know, like Kemet and Egypt are different. But there's a gamble here. You took a gamble. You're the star. Something's been hard. I feel like you've been having some kind of witches on your ass. Somebody's been whipping you or using you or trying to enslave you. And the clock. I don't know where I want to put this. Because I was kind of done. I'm going to put it up here with the bottom of the deck and the compass. Something is deep rooted. It could be something to do with the mother. You could have had witchcraft on your mother's side of the family, maybe. Then you have the compass and time. It's like time is ticking. There's something about your path, your direction, but something, I think that these witches right here is what's making this hard for you. Somebody gambled on you, or you took a gamble, or somebody made a bet on you. That has a lot to do with this witch shit too. It's a game. Like in the movie, was it Ready or Not? I think it was Ready or Not. The bride. It represents the bride. Just like, you know, the bride of Satan. But, you know, Satan and Christ are the same thing. They're the shadow. So I keep telling y'all about the black bile. You don't want the shadow, but it's too late. You're going to have to deal with it. And already, we already fell for the, oh, y'all have, and I have to suffer with you. That's just, fuck. That fucking sucks. But anyway, the ladies did. Anyway, the ladies messed up. The men did too, but the ladies messed up most. We did. We messed up the worst. But that was on purpose. So you never know how things are going to work out, because Spirit knows how things have been manipulated, but we still gotta be worthy. I definitely feel like there's something, maybe a mother, somebody, your mother made a gamble on you. Aquarius always have some kind of hard ass life. I swear, every Aquarian I know is like damn near an orphan. Damn near to the point, or they were really, my dad was even mistreated by his family. And he was like an Aquarius. But most Aquarius I know. But, okay, with this star energy, sorry, that was my alarm. I seriously make it go off a lot so that I can stay on task. I feel like maybe somebody made it hard for you to heal from something. You're the healer. That's what happens with the healer, though, of the family. Like I said, the mother. That's what happens with the healer. It's always like that because the demons in the family don't want you to break the lines, because then they won't have nothing to hold on to. And the demons are the witches. That's what the demons are. They're the ones that follow you from generation to generation. And look for these. They look for stars, It's like Stardust, like the movie Stardust. It was a cute little movie. With Michelle Pfeiffer, was it? I think it was. She was one of the witches. I forgot who was in that movie, but it was a cute little movie. It's giving me this energy too. It's like Hermit in reverse. Yeah, this is giving me like Dark Magician. Very Dark Magician. Because the Hermit is, someone that seeks solitude for spiritual enlightenment. And usually it's a positive thing, but in the negative, in the reverse, this is someone that's solitude, but they deal with the dark spirits. This is like a very dark witch, Virgo energy. Virgo is also the magician. Virgo rules communication as well. They're one of the signs that rule communication. This could be like word magic, gossip, but this is somebody that is not actually indulging in the gossip. They have minions, They have worshipers, in other words. So they can, get a group of bitches or hoes, or this giving me pimp energy. Virgos, man, I'm telling you, a negative Virgo will definitely be like a pimp. And a pimp doesn't have to be negative, but yeah. I know some guys that have been pimps that are positive people, but what has come out of them being that way isn't been positive for the girl. So, it's just like one of those things. Like, even if you try to do the right thing in it, it's just someone ends up getting fucked up. Mentally, emotionally, somehow needy, codependent. The Magician. I just said Virgo is the Magician. That's Virgo and Gemini. And the Page of Cups. This is giving me good magician, bad magician. Like a battle between a healer and like a very dark magician. Like especially with the red and black, like a vampire. Vampires are also, they were human. They're witches. They call them opiers. And I want to say that that is like Slavic or something like that. And it's the same word for the Slavic word as witch. The vampire is a witch. And they gave up the right to the oath is turning against the matrix, the mother, so they can't be reborn. They gotta take energy to manifest in the physical. What's the gamble card? So yeah, this is giving me somebody is a healer, a good magician, somebody that uses what they have and makes it happen. It doesn't necessarily have to be magical. Then there's somebody here, a Virgo energy, you know, that is trying to make things hard for you, are working you, overworking you like a slave, giving you nothing for your work. And this is some kind of money thing, I feel like, or work thing in your bloodline when it comes to your mother's side. 3 of Cups. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is 3 people. A group of people gambled on you. Or you took a gamble by, I don't know, let's see. 3 of Cups is celebration, but it could mean third-party situations as well. Somebody took a gamble when it comes to this. A third-party situation. Maybe you ended up getting with a witch, you know. And maybe a girl is a healer, or maybe you're a healer. Oh, look what this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I said this has something to do with work or money, this generational thing. These witches, they'll look into your bloodline and they'll know what's going on and how to put you back in the same loop via trauma. It's like certain conditions. I keep trying to say, I'm gonna have to keep saying it. Your epigenetics, certain conditions are met within you. Two of Pentacles, somebody's juggling you. That's what this gambling thing is. It's like, let's see. You know, it's these, I feel like it's these 3 witches, these people you're celebrating with. They were draining your money and had you juggling, had you, you know, playing in your face, basically, is what I'm seeing. I know that was funny. I'm sure that was hilarious. What else? You're a healer, though, so it's not going to be that hilarious. It won't be hilarious for long. But yeah, somebody took some money from you. They were juggling your money. Maybe they was playing with your money in your face. the Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. Somebody can't defend themselves. Whoever this witch is, or maybe you can't defend yourself because you don't know what the fuck is going on. Five of Wands. Yes, somebody can't fight or they can't defend themselves. It's making you sick. Or somebody's needing a rest. Somebody is getting fucked up here. With Five of Wands in the reverse, that's a fair fight. In reverse, it's like, it's not a fair fight. It's like somebody can't fight or they're not able to fight. The Seven of Wands in the reverse is, again, not being able to defend yourself, not being able to fight. You can't defend yourself. You can't fight. You're just getting sick. You're just getting whooped. Maybe it's because you don't even know what's going on. These people are playing in your face, and obviously if you knew, then you would stop it in some way. The High Priestess in the reverse. This is a good High Priestess. She's going to say something. Maybe she knows what's been going on about these women or something like that. Maybe she was once part of this group and she's, getting fucked up. She don't want to get fucked up no more. I mean, I understand. I understand. I'm sorry that this isn't more loving. I do want to do like a Valentine's reading for you. Aquarius. So far you just have Gemini and Virgo here. Oh, Pisces. Sorry. You got Pisces. You can have Pisces in your chart. You could be Pisces cuspy. You got the Star again, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so yes, somebody messed with your stability. And it was a betrayal in doing this. Somebody betrayed you and messed up your stability. The Magician, again. The Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. I feel like that's you. Maybe he was tricking with some hoes. Maybe he was doing too much tricking. Aqua. Aqua. Y'all can get the party started for sure. Maybe you were drinking too much with these people. But there's not too many cards about this. Something was innocent though. Something is innocent, or you have an idea. Somebody is trying to take your innocence, or a child. Maybe this has been happening to you ever since I said this is your mother's side of the family. I feel like it's been happening to you ever since you were a child. And you're just realizing it. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is like the hitman though. Like, goddamn. Sending the hitman on the Page of Cups. I just said, didn't I say Aquas be having some hard lives since childhood? Your childhood is always hard. Emperor in reverse. Your daddy might have not been shit. I mean, obviously, he was probably sprung on your mama. Probably whipped. Too whipped to say anything. But you got Aquarius again. You got Gemini, Virgo again. You got Sagittarius. Hey, Aqua. And then you have the Emperor, which is Aries in reverse. Somebody's very dominant, controlling, want to control you. This is something about someone was attacking you. Page of Cups and trying to make you look like you weren't innocent. I said what did I say? The dad might have been whipped. Maybe the mother is the emperor energy. But in reverse. So maybe the mother was always lying on you with the Knight of Swords. You know, putting all her shit on you. Because she was the man or the provider. Three of Cups. Seven of Cups. Three of Wands. Yeah, this was a lot of confusion, and these people were like planning, trying to confuse your plans or something. Yeah, confusing you about plans, having you make plans and stuff, and you know, they never meant to follow through with them. That's the Fool, the reverse. Yeah, it's like messing up a new beginning. It's like having this Ace of Wands in your hand, but you can't start new because people are trying to play with you in your face. Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is not moving on to calmer waters. This is a whole lot of talk. Having to face this. Four Cups. It's like you're facing it, but you're still out in the cold about it. You're still putting yourself out in the cold, kind of trying to figure it out. But it's not something that you've walked away from. I don't think you need to walk away from this Ace of Pentacles. That's the Ace. That's from Spirit. Somebody did something with this, and you're going to figure it out. The Fool in reverse. That's your card too. That's Aries and Aquarius. You. You're coming out of this like a boss. I feel like whatever this was made you a magician, like naturally. And maybe that's your fortune, and maybe I'm talking about a magician, like a real magician. Like somebody that is super blessed spiritually. This fortune is in the upright, and you're a King of Swords kind of magician. You are the communicator. And you use, I think the Magician card is a card for you too. People put it with Aries a lot, but Aqua, you are very resourceful, and you don't like to waste. You're definitely gonna use what you got, you know, before you try to get something else. So that just really gives me, you know, well, I mean, that's the Star card too. But someone here, this is about a home. Seven of Cups. Somebody, you're not confused anymore about this home, about these people you grew up with. This Emperor and this Knight of Pentacles, this money again that's taken forever. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse that you didn't get. It's not just taking forever, you didn't get it. And it's this Emperor in reverse that was behind all this. Didn't I say something about Yeah, I said that with the Hermit, that this is somebody in the background. They're not even, they're sending out, look, these Page of Cups in reverse. There's three of them right here, too. That's giving me this Three of Cups right here. They working for him, you know? That's Charlie's Angels right there. King of Wands. What's the King of Wands? This is somebody that is very attractive. He's got his mojo together. But you're the King of Swords. I mean, you could be the King of Wands too. That's your sister sign, Leo, the Star again. 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this Emperor is going to be demoted. This Emperor in reverse is going to be demoted down to the King of Pentacles in reverse. This has something to do with your family, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, but it's definitely some money. And you're the Star. You got the Star 3 times. You got the Star. Did you get the Star here? No. You got the Star in this deck and twice in this deck. And I pulled quite a few cards from this deck, but not, you know. The Emperor came out twice in this deck in reverse. The Star came out twice in the upright. That says a lot to me. There's a masculine energy here or a feminine energy that is very masculine. Like a mother or a father, a brother. Or it could have been somebody you were with in the past. It could be somebody that just does not like you. Maybe they are this dark magician and they know that you are this very powerful, with this High Priestess. Yeah, this is a society. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse underneath that. 6 of Swords in the reverse, like that card. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Jesus. Yeah, I feel like this is a group. Like a group of witches with a vampire. You know? It is giving me like the Solomon-aire. The Solomonari. That's like definitely like Dracula on the cliff. Look, with this fucking mountain right here too. You got some dark magicians, some dark magicians and they witches. You gotta be careful, Aqua. I mean, I'm not surprised. That's honestly a lot of that is happening. You got Death in reverse. Somebody doesn't want something to end. Scorpio's here now, showing up. That's not the card you want to see with all this. Then you got the 10 of Cups in the reverse that just slid out. That's family. I just said you always got some crazy family thing going on. You're going to have to detach. You're going to have to do your Aquarius thing. You detach. And you got to not... One thing Aquarius could do is detach, but you'll come back around because you're social. Don't come back around. Ever. Find other people to be social with. I know, I don't know. My dad was like that. His family they treated him bad. And he was always, he stayed away. Don't get me wrong. But he would go. And I wouldn't have went. Ever. That's the difference between me and him. I cut myself off from my from my family. I sure did. I'm my own agent now. And I have a spiritual family. And it does have something to do with this magician path, the shaman, the healer. That's what I did, Aqua. That's what I did, and I feel like I am the person that fixed that in my dad. You know, he used to kind of run behind them, and they used to make, and he was very attractive, more attractive than everybody else. And they did used to make him feel, I could tell, you know? Fuck them. Them motherfuckers will never, they will never hear from me again. Ever. Do you hear me? Ever. And I feel like I'm telling you that because maybe like my dad was an Aquarius and like I broke that so far. Maybe you need to break that and do what I did. And if this is some kind of magical shit or curse shit, your dreams and things like that will tell you who your spiritual family is or what tribe you're from. It's probably going to be Native American. It's probably going to be Native American. Doesn't have to be, but if you're here in America, it's going to be Native American. Because they're the loyal people that know this ancient magic still. You could go to other people, but they might not be loyal. And then you get your ass caught up in some shit, because that's what the witches, this is some mess. You know, you have to really, this hermit is your best bet. But it is, once you do it and see, you realize like, wow, this is the best thing right now. And it's all in prophecy for us to get away from each other. Because it's just too much going on. It's going to be sicknesses and things like that happening. And that movie Nosferatu is about a plague. So I would not be surprised if we had a pandemic that came out that was worse than the last one. So get your fucking vitamins and get you some water. I keep telling people to get the water because I think that it's going to come via the water. Or something emotionally driven water, you know? It's like poison is what it is. It's that black bile, man, and it's just already going to happen because the women are already, and it's already happened for so long, you know? It's going to manifest. It just is. So, to get through that, you need to be strong, right? Because the plagues and stuff, that's all demonic, and that comes from the vampire, the Solomon Air, and it's about them pulling in these kids. They're making their own children. You know, it's like, what is it? Rosemary's Baby. They are doing that. And they're sacrificing other children because these children, if they don't have a sacrifice, then the demons, the natural demons of the earth that keep things on track, like if you don't have a part in the matrix, the real demons, they come after you because you're not supposed to be here. You're a Cancer. But what they do is they got us Christmasing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sacrificing our sons, our first, but it's witchcraft. I keep telling you, the black bile is opposite of the masculine. That's why it affects the masculine. It makes him, you know, and then it drives him crazy. The boys, the men are going to be affected. Okay, so and that's how it goes. The boys are going to be affected because it's witchcraft. So the sons, especially the firstborn sons, because if you had, I'm not talking about the first boy of the family. I mean, it might affect them too. But if you had a little girl first, that little girl is that little boy's saving grace. Because everything went to her, and women have a cycle. And we cycle that shit. We clean it every month. Little girls do. And I started my cycle when I was a kid. I was 9. And that should have let me know that there was a lot of bullshit in my bloodline, you know, because I was so young needing to clean that stuff. So that's what happened. That's how the body is. The woman's cycle cleans the rage. It cleans out. That's why we get so sensitive and we cry and we're so upset around our period. It's because our body is releasing all of that. It's such a beautiful time for us to, you know, the natives say that if the women take their period blood and give it to the trees, the plants, they love that. And what happens is the plants and the trees and things like that, I just feel like the trees and the plants, they give off oxygen. It's like a mist that they would release, and it would give us the hormonal balance that we needed. Would be in the air, literally. Like, we are supposed to be giving our cycle blood to the ground. The ground wants the blood. It literally makes flowers grow. You know, it's crazy. We call our period our flowers, but literally, if you have flowers in a garden or you have flowers in a pot or something and it's been having a hard time flowering, get you a cup and, you know, your little period cup and collect your cycle blood, put it in like a mason jar and dilute it and give it to your plants. Your plants will bloom flowers, like, constantly too. Constantly. And even in the house plants, your home will be full of the air that it needs to. That's why bad magic, black witches, vampires, even in Nosferatu, the plants were dead after he had came. Like, at first, because I have a lot of plants, so I noticed that the lady had all these plants, right? And I was like, well, she has a lot of plants in her home, like I do, you know. Bougie bitch. But I noticed that after Nosferatu came, the plants were all dead and limping. So again, your plants, they really, it's about the air we're battling against the powers of the prince of the air. This is these dark magicians, and they know how to be invisible. It's like the invisible man, having the invisible man at your fucking, on your ass. It really is. But that's what I got for you, Aqua. Give the earth your period blood. They say that it'll bring the men back from war. I keep saying, dude, the fucking witches and the boys, you know, the cycle blood is supposed to, it'll clear the hormonal imbalances out. And it makes the men not so mentally disturbed. It makes the men calm down so that they are not warring with themselves or each other or whatever, you know. It Jesus, it's just so much that we don't understand. Like, that's the blood of the lamb, and nothing has to die, nothing's dying, you know. You are so powerful. Your cycle is what makes you so connected to this earth, to the plants. There's nothing more earthy than plants and trees and bushes, and that's the shit. Like, put your period blood in a tree, especially one that, a nice big tree, that its roots go, you know, really the network, the roots and the networking around this motherfucker is like, it's on a whole nother, it's on a whole nother level. So if you could give your cycle blood to a nice big tree that has its roots, I mean, your life might change. Like, you might get it might be a blessing. I don't know why I'm saying it, but anyways, Sakura, I'll let you go. And oh yeah. me. Buon compleanno a te. Buon compleanno a te. Buon compleanno, caro Aquario. Buon compleanno a te. Yay! I practiced that, okay? That's Italian, if you didn't know. And I don't know if it's really how you sing happy birthday in Italian, but I made it that way, okay? So, and it works, so. Buon compleanno, Aquario. Elle qua. See you next time. Peace.